Hi friends. Emotions. The human superpower. Why did I entitle this video this way? Superpower. It's because our emotions allow us to experience Earth in a very expansive way. It expands our soul, and without them, well, life would be boring. In the last video, we discussed mainly beliefs. While living in this incarnation, we take on beliefs. Those beliefs have an electrical charge to them. That is our emotions. They are energy in motion. They're meant to keep flowing. Unfortunately, the beliefs that we have as a collective is we need to suppress some of those emotions that we feel and have labeled as bad. There truly is no good and bad. It's just a different way to feel an emotion. So we have beliefs of, oh, don't get angry. If you cry, you're weak. So what do? We stuff our anger down and we avoid sadness at all costs. Whenever we do this, that belief that we have and the charge of the emotion remains in our unconscious behavior, and that's what our reality keeps creating off of. Worse yet, that unprocessed emotion, say of sadness, stays in our energy field. It creates a ball, an entangled ball of sadness. It's charged with that event that happened and the belief that you have around that event. Each time you experience that event, the sadness just keeps adding to itself, and eventually it expresses in our physical body as discomfort, pain, or disease. Shame is the densest emotion that a human can feel. It's because it's the opposite of our soul essence, which is joy. Joy is the highest vibration of emotion that we can have here on earth. We need to feel all of these emotions, whether we label them as good or bad. They're here to teach us. They're here to teach us what those beliefs are that may not be in our highest alignment, to teach us what we come here to learn as a soul and expand through. So as an example, let's take anger. So you came here to work on your anger. It's here to show you that belief of anger, that event that you experience, that somebody angers you or an event angers you. This will continue to weigh you down. And as you suppress the anger, it just continues to show up in your life. It keeps coming back. It wants to be felt. It wants to be seen. It wants you to choose something higher. As you suppress this anger usually shows up as back pain. This has been proven. So if we feel through the anger, express it, not towards somebody. If it means to express vocally that anger as a deep growl. That vocalization is strong enough to move the energy through you. If the event was a massive trigger that angered you in a big way, match it with your vocalization and watch it dissipate very quickly because you took the moment to express it fully. And like I said, we don't want to get up in somebody's face and express your anger. That doesn't help anybody. Yes, it's expressing it, but you're actually projecting that anger onto somebody else. And you have no idea how they will react to it, and it's probably not going to be good. So, pause after you express that anger. Ask yourself, why did that anger me? Sit with it. Why do I believe that I needed to be angry because of that? And then ask, do I still believe that? Do I want something higher? Do I want to choose something better than be in this anger? So I chose anger because it is, we think, a bad emotion that we should stuff down. But it's here to teach us. An example I have in my journey was the food industry here in the United States. When I learned what was going on, it angered me deeply. But it was here to teach me and wake me up to, hey, you need to eat better. My body was teaching me that message. Yes, we are not eating in the highest alignment. Let's change that. And the facts were put in front of my face where I could not ignore them anymore. And it angered me. It ultimately sent me down this path because of that anger. And now I can sit back and thank it for showing me a better way. Without that contrast, I would have kept eating as I have been. So, some helpful tips that I have for moving through some tough emotions is fresh air. Let's say you're sad or angry or just feeling shame. Go outside. Take some deep breaths. What happens is your ego is in that energy of sadness, anger, shame, and just the air registers with the ego and it says, oh, something else is going on here. What is this? And then you're outside. You're looking all around and your ego is distracted from how you were feeling. Water is also a good remedy. If you can, go in the ocean, jump in the lake. If not, take a shower, get a bath. Water actually moves the chi or the energy through your body. Did you ever notice when you come out of the shower how much better you feel than when you went in? It's by design. Water is a great way to move through something. If you're feeling sad, don't keep sitting around. Make sure you're standing more than you're sitting. This works as well. And another powerful one is self-talk. We usually say, I'm angry. Oh, I'm sad today. When you say that, I am sad, you are owning that emotion. You're defining yourself. Instead, say, I am experiencing sadness. And I know that's weird. It's a weird thing to say. We're not used to expressing our emotions that way to somebody. I'm experiencing anger. That way it puts anger over here. I'm experiencing anger. And then it moves through me. So I hope this helps reframe your ideas around emotions. We came here to express them all, whether we think they're good, bad, or ugly. The more joy that you express, the better your life is going to get. That is the truth. So for today's music, I chose Fernando Soares, Opus 35, number 22. It's a very heartfelt, emotional piece. It's structured with minor and major scales within the piece. Minor, as you may or may not know, tends to evoke sadness, melancholy in us when we hear it. And the major scale is joy. This is our life experience, ups and downs of sadness and joy. And you'll see through the piece, you'll hear those swells of sadness coming up, but every time they resolve themselves. We know there's ups and downs. I hope this helps. The intended light language will help you move through your emotions as you go forward. You can keep coming back to this. Just let the light language sink in. Every time you pull something different from the light language, your higher self will pull in whatever you need at that moment. So next time, if you need any assistance, you're feeling lost in your sadness, in your anger, in your hate, frustration, I invite you to come back and just skip to the light language and take it in. It will help. Okay. Thanks again for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video.